Hey everyone, and welcome to this SolidWorks robotic arm tutorial in which we will model some of the fitting parts of the robotic arm. So the first one is going to be the bigger star fitting, the next one is the smaller star fitting, the next one is going to be the nut that we will be using in fittings, and the next one is going to be the pin or bolt. So I want you to open the arm link number 1. As you can see it from here, this is the arm link number 1 which we have modeled in our previous tutorial. So open a new part file, and I will remove the reflection, floor reflection. Then I will right click on the scene, click on the added scene, and I will remove the background by selecting the none. Then make sure that you're working in mmgs, or you can say millimeters as units. Then create a sketch on the front plane. Then I want you to go back to the arm link number 1. So here we have the bigger star fitting setting. So if you select this in the design tree, you will this cut extrude enabled. As you can see, this is the highlighted one. I want you to click on the drop down of the sketch, select this sketch and press Ctrl C, right? Copy this, Ctrl C. Now go back to the new part file and here press Ctrl V. As soon as you press the Ctrl V, this sketch will be pasted over here. Now I want to move this sketch center point to the our origin. So I will select the mirror entities in this window. The first window I will select the whole sketch. Now move down, make sure that you have selected this keep relations. Then in the start point window I will just select the midpoint of this sketch. Then I will move this to this origin point. Make sure that you're gonna place this midpoint at the origin like this. Okay, now if you want to verify, you can verify. If I select the smart dimensioning tool, then the radius here is 1.5 millimeters. Okay, now go to features, select extruded boss base, and I want you to extrude this at by 2 millimeters and select here the blind. Okay, then you can check the box. After that I want you to change the background, change the appearance of the part. This is an optional step if you want to, or if you want to skip, or you want to do it later, it's up to you. Then select this face and click on sketch. Now I want you to create here 2 circles. So this is the circle number 1, this is the circle number 2 at the origin point. The diameter of these are going to be 5 millimeters and 7 millimeters. Then go to features, select extruded boss and extrude this sketch up to 6 millimeters, as you can see it from here, and then you can check the box. Now I want you to rotate this part and select this face and click on sketch. Now I want you to create a circle here of 2.5 millimeter dia. So select smart dimensioning tool and specify the diameter as 2.5 millimeters. Then I want you to go to features and select extruded cut this time and cut this up to 1 millimeter only. Specify here blind and 1 millimeter and then check the box. Now on the cut surface, this one, I want you to select this surface and click on sketch and create here a circle of diameter 1. So using the smart dimensioning tool, I will specify 1 millimeter dia. Then I will go to features and this time I will cut this through. So I will specify here through all and check the box. So the bigger star fitting is ready for us. Now I will save this file. So go to file, click on save as. In the robotic arm folder, I will save this as star fitting for link, and then save. I will now cross this file. Okay, so now we need to create a new file. So click on new part file, make sure that you're working in mmgs as units. Now select the front plane and click on sketch. Now I will go back to the link number 1. So this is going to be the smaller star fitting. If I select this inner side, this cut extrude will get enabled again. So I will drop down this, I will copy the sketch, I will select the sketch and press Ctrl C. I will go to this file and press Ctrl V. Now we need again do the same steps. Select the move entities and make sure that you've selected keep relation. Select this window of start point, and for example, if I am not able to place this part exactly on the origin, so what happens? As you can see, this is not placed exactly at the origin. No problem, we will again use the move entities. Again, I will select the entire sketch. I will in this window start point, I will select the midpoint of the sketch, and I will place it over to the origin point. Okay, now we will do the same steps almost. There are going to be very minor changes, so I will tell you the changes. So extrude it up to 2 millimeters. I will change the color of it. It's an optional step. Okay, select this face and click on sketch. Again, I will create two circles here, but the diameter are going to be a little bit changed. So the diameter are going to be 5 millimeters and 6 millimeters. Previously we have 5 and 7. So this time this is going to be 5 millimeters and 6 millimeters. Then I want you to go to features and select extruded boss base, and this time I will extrude it only up to 3 millimeters. Previously it was 6 millimeters, this time 3. Then I will select the back face and click on sketch. I will create here a circle, uh, 2 millimeters, and again I will do the same steps. Cut it up to 1 millimeter. Specify here blind 1 millimeter the depth of cut, and check the box. Again I will select this face and click on sketch. I will create a circle here of 1 millimeter, and then I will cut it through. So I will select the extruded cut, and I will simply increase this dimension and then check the box. Okay, now this is the smaller link which is for the gripper. So I will save this part as star fitting for gripper, star fitting for gripper, and then I will cross this window. Now I will open a new part file. Make sure you're working in mmgs as units. Now I will select the front plane and click on select sketch. I will create here a circle, and this time I'm going to make a bolt. So I will specify the diameter, which is going to be 5 millimeters. Then I will go to feature, select extruded boss base, and I will extrude it using the mid plane, and I will specify here 30.8 millimeters. 30.8 millimeters, and select the mid plane and then check the box. Okay, if you want to specify any color, this is an optional step. You can specify any color you like. Then I will select the same front plane. As you can see, this appears in the middle because of the mid plane which we have specified earlier. I will create here a circle of 3 millimeters. So using the smart dimension, specify 3 millimeters. Then I will go to features. I will select extruded boss base, and I will again use the mid plane, specify 60 millimeters for the length of extrusion, and then I will check the box. Okay, now I will save this file as bolt in the same folder of the robotic arm, bolt. I will cross this and open a new part file, and this is going to be the final one. Make sure that you're working in mmgs as units. This is going to be the nut. So first I will create here a circle, and this is going to be of 2 millimeter dia. So select smart dimensioning tool, specify 2 millimeters diameter. Then I will select this polygon from here. Although you can change the sides of the polygon just like this, but we want 6 sided, so I will specify 6. I will create here a hexagon. I will select this line, and I will specify vertical relation to it. Then from this line to this line, I will specify 4.16 millimeters the dimension, 4.16. Then I will go to features. I will select extruded boss base, and I will extrude it up to 1.6 millimeters using the blind, 1.6 millimeters, and then check the box. Okay, then I will select the fillet, and I will specify 0.25 millimeters the radius of the fillet, and I will select this face and the other face, this one. Okay, the nut is also ready, so I will save this as nut. So go to file, click on save as, and save this as a nut, NUT. Then I will cross it. So that's all for this tutorial guys, and see you in the next tutorial.